The Zephyrian battlecruiser Dominion's Edge hung in space like a metallic predator, its plasma cannons trained on the small human research vessel Endeavor. Commander Vextar's 4 eyes gleamed with satisfaction as he watched the pathetic craft attempt evasive maneuvers. "Surrender your cargo and submit to inspection," his translator crackled across the void. "You have violated Zephyrian territorial space." Inside the Endeavor, Dr. Adnan Malik calmly adjusted his headset while his research partner, Dr. Diana Chen, worked frantically at the communications console. Their small ship carried no weapons, only 3 years' worth of xenobiology research data and samples from the Outer Rim. "This is Dr. Adnan Malik of the Terran Research Consortium," he replied, his voice steady despite the massive warship bearing down on them. "We are conducting peaceful scientific research under the Galactic Accords. You have no authority here." Vextar's mandibles clicked in amusement. Humans, such a young, naive species. They had emerged onto the galactic stage only 50 years ago, spreading across the systems with their bizarre optimism and strange customs. Most established species considered them little more than curiosities. "Your galactic accords mean nothing here, human. We claim the system by right of conquest. Surrender now, or we will take what we want from your wreckage." Diana's fingers flew across her console. "Adnan, I'm detecting 17 more Zephyrian ships dropping out of hyperspace. This isn't just a patrol, it's a fleet." Adnan nodded grimly. The Zephyrians were known throughout the galaxy as ruthless raiders, taking what they wanted and enslaving those who couldn't fight back. Their mistake was assuming humans would fall into that category. "Diana, send a priority message to Earth Command. Full tactical data on their fleet composition and position." "Already done," she replied, her dark eyes flashing with determination. "But Adnan, the nearest human patrol is 6 days away." "Then we hold for 6 days." Vextar's laughter boomed across the comm channel as he intercepted their transmission. "6 days? You'll be space dust in 6 minutes, human. Fire at will!" The Zephyrian fleet opened fire, streams of plasma lighting up the void. The Endeavor twisted and rolled with impossible grace, Adnan's hands dancing across the flight controls with the fluid precision of a classical pianist. Every shot missed by mere meters. "Impossible," Vextar snarled. "How is that ship so maneuverable?" What the Zephyrian commander didn't understand was that humans were persistence hunters. Their ancestors had chased prey across endless savannas, never stopping, never giving up. That same relentless drive had taken them to the stars, and it made them very, very dangerous when cornered. For 3 hours, the deadly dance continued. The Endeavor weaved through the expanding cloud of Zephyrian ships using their own mass against them, forcing larger vessels to hold fire or risk hitting their companions. Adnan flew with the instincts of a predator, while Diana managed their systems with the efficiency of a master engineer. "Hull temperature rising," Diana reported. "We can't keep this up much longer." "We don't have to," Adnan replied, checking his instruments. "Look, on the long-range sensors, new contacts appeared. Not 1 or 2 ships, but dozens, then hundreds. The entire human Third Fleet materialized from hyperspace in a perfect formation, their sleek vessels moving with coordinated precision." Admiral Sarah Martinez's voice cut across all frequencies. "This is the Terran Third Fleet. You have 30 seconds to withdraw from this system or face the consequences." Vextar's confidence wavered. The human fleet was massive, but surely his 17 battlecruisers could handle these newcomers. Humans were still a young species, their technology primitive. "You dare threaten the Zephyrian Empire?" he broadcast. "We will crush you like the insects you are." "Sir," his tactical officer whispered urgently, "their energy signatures. They're not using conventional drives or weapons." Admiral Martinez's response was cold as the void. "Very well. All ships weapons-free. Show them what happens when you threaten our people." What followed wasn't a battle. It was a demonstration. The human ships moved like a school of fish, each vessel anticipating the other's movements with uncanny precision. Their weapons didn't fire energy beams or plasma bolts. Instead, they launched swarms of small, intelligent projectiles that curved around defensive screens and struck with pinpoint accuracy. Within minutes, the Zephyrian fleet was crippled. Their engines died, their weapons powered down, their life support flickered. Not a single human ship had been damaged. "How?" Vextar gasped as his bridge plunged into emergency lighting. Admiral Martinez's hologram appeared before him. a stern-faced woman with steel-gray hair and eyes that had seen too many battles. You made several mistakes, Commander. First, you assumed we were weak because we were new. Second, you threatened our people. But your biggest mistake was forgetting what kind of species survives long enough to reach the stars. She gestured, and tactical displays showed the true scope of human expansion, not just the colonies everyone knew about, but thousands of hidden outposts, research stations, and defense platforms scattered throughout the galaxy. We're not just scientists and explorers, she continued. We're the species that conquered our own world's apex predators, that turned our deadliest enemies into loyal companions. We're persistence hunters who never give up, pack hunters who coordinate flawlessly, and tool users who turn everything into a weapon. Vexitar's translator crackled weakly. But you're peaceful. You seek cooperation. We prefer peace, Admiral Martinez agreed. But we're very, very good at war. Every human child learns the old saying, walk softly and carry a big stick. You just discovered what happens when someone forces us to use that stick. As the human fleet began rescue operations for the Zephyrian survivors, Diana smiled at Adnan. Think they'll remember this lesson? Adnan watched the organized chaos of the rescue operation, humans risking themselves to save their former attackers. They'll remember. And more importantly, they'll tell others. Sometimes the most effective weapon is reputation. In the years that followed, the story spread across the galaxy. The day a small human research vessel held off an entire Zephyrian fleet. The day humanity revealed its true nature, not as conquerors or destroyers, but as the one species you never, ever wanted to corner. Because when you pick a fight with humanity, you're not just fighting two scientists in a research ship. You're fighting the entire relentless, unbreakable human spirit that had crawled up from the caves and claimed the stars themselves.